Call this kid.
Yo.
Dude, you know, one of the things that I fucking can't stand people do. One of the things that makes me want to literally not be friends with people anymore.
What is it?
You're talking on the phone. You're having a conversation. The phone cuts out. You call back, and they go, yo, what happened? First of all, none of us really know what that was.
Oh, you're like, what happened?
You have
right?
no fucking
really
clue.
Yeah, right. Like, you're supposed to
The
know
only thing-
what the fuck technology went wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, and even if I can explain it, it is that, and that's it.
You got knocked
Why do we
off.
have to talk
That's
about it? Why can't we just move on? Get back to the conversation.
Yeah.
You want to talk about what happened?
Yeah.
What do you mean, what happened? The fucking phone cut off. None of us know exactly why. Keep talking.
My friend had a policy. He had things he called policies. So, like, he would try to determine whose phone it was. So the policy was that you had to call back if it was your phone. If you got fucking in some weird fucking at a service spot or went under a fucking into a tunnel or some shit and the phone conversation ended, it was your responsibility to call back.
Well, see, I got a different policy, and
That was his policy.
I've had this.
That was his policy.
I've had this particular policy for a long time. If I call you,
Yeah.
and the phone cuts out,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if it was yours or mine, because neither one of us are smart enough to know who it really was anyway.
Right. You don't really know. I mean, you can
If
look real
I
quick at your
called
phone
you-
and see your bars. You know what I mean? Like, you look at the bars.
Your bars don't mean shit.
Yeah, true, man.
That's like saying I didn't rape her. I don't have a boner.
What?
Anyway,
What?
my policy is this.
Yeah.
My policy is this. If I call you
Yeah.
and the phone cuts out, I call you back. If you called me
Right. That's
and
a
the
good
phone
policy.
cut out,
Yes.
yeah.
I like
if
that.
you called me and the phone cut out and you didn't call me back, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, right. You made the first move. You keep the move going.
You started it.
Yeah, that's true, man. I agree.
What do you want? What do I owe you something?
Yeah, I mean, that's a
You know
good
what I'm
policy
saying?
because you honestly, you really don't know who the fuck is whose phone it was.
No, how are we gonna figure that one out?
Yeah.
All I know is I had a fucking mission, and that mission was to call you.
Yeah.
Something went wrong. Let me call you back.
Right.
Am I just done? That's it? Fuck off.
Yeah.
You didn't call me back, so fuck out of here. Anyway, listen. We talked last week,
Yeah.
and you mentioned that, after getting sober, you made a commitment to apologize to a lot of people.
Oh, yeah, I did talk
about
about that.
past experiences and things that you might have, thought that you've done wrong and you wanted to apologize for.
Right.
Explain that to me a little bit, how that exactly goes down.
So that's the amends process. That
Is that something they suggest?
it's part of the program of recovery, right? I don't care what kind of meetings you go to, what type of self-help meetings you go to, the program of recovery is the 12 steps that you keep hearing about. Like, it's a 12-step program.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the
Right.
amends process is the 9th step.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's one of the
okay.
steps in the program.
I'm so stupid. You know what? It's all coming back to me now because I did that for a while, but I was 14.
Yeah, right. Right. You probably, but
I
you probably
don't
apologize to your
remember the-
parents and things like that. A couple
Yes.
things here and there. You didn't go back to all those
Yeah.
cars you kicked in you didn't go to that fucking building, did you? And try to find out whose cars those were?
No.
Yeah. Right.
No.
So
No.
yeah. So, but that's what it is. It's the 9th step, and since it's the amends, and we made direct amends to people wherever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others.
Right. So you made a list, I'm sure,
Yeah,
probably
that's
on
the 8th
paper.
Step. The 8th step is a list, and the 8th-step list comes from your 4th step and your 5th step.
So
Yep.
when you made this list, which one of those made you cringe the most that you had to go back and apologize?
Honestly, it was crazy. It was a friend. The cringiest one was
Well, it's not crazy at all because you're close.
The cringiest one was a friend because I felt like he did me dirty. And actually, even when I was writing my inventory, I had a hard time. Every time I got to his name, I would fucking close. One time I closed the book and I threw it away. I pushed it away from me. Like I closed my
because
notebook.
you thought you were right.
Yeah,
You
I was so
thought you were right?
justified. Yep, and I was like, fuck this kid. I was still mad at fuck at him. I was so mad at him.
But wait, so I mean, but how does that? So how does that make? How do you apologize for something you don't think you were wrong for?
Well, in the 4-step process, you find out if you were responsible for any of the stuff that went on in that relationship, like before, during,
so
or
you
after.
called this guy and said, "Hey,"
even if it's a before, during, or after thing, right? So it's like
Right.
even if like say you get into a fight, right? I apologize to this kid. He used to pick on me. He used to pick on me every day. One time, someone
Right.
finally grabbed him from behind and held him up because I could never catch him. He was like faster than me, and I would like chase him around, try to fucking like, you know what I mean? If I was super embarrassed, I would try to like chase him around. But typically, I didn't
Yeah.
really fight him or anything like that. And then one time, someone grabbed him for me, and I fucking went up and I smacked him in the face. I went and apologized to that kid for smacking him in the face. He picked on me every day. Or not every day. We were like friends. We were
making
like
me think of some people I got to call.
Right, we were like friends, you know what I mean? Like we were like friends. You know what I'm saying? Like we hung out, but like he was always like roughhousing me or messing my hair up or like fucking pushing me around. But like he did it in a joking way, but he was kind of picking on me. He wasn't like a bully, like, you know what I mean? Like,
No, I know.
like he wasn't
There's
trying to
some of
fight me, you know what I mean? I would have, you know, I probably would have fought him, but I did hit him in the face, so I fucking, you know, I apologized for that, you know?
So that was the one. That was the hardest one. That particular one.
That was no. That was tough to. There were a lot of them were hard to do because that was like I knew I was about to go apologize and then what, you know, knowing that he did a lot of stuff to me. You
Right.
know,
So
like,
regardless of what you did, you're like, man, you did deserve it, but I did something wrong.
But you can't say it like that. You just kind of have to. You go
I-
there
right,
humbly. You
right.
go there humbly, and you say, "Hey, listen, man, I'm really, you know, I'm really sorry. If there's anything I can do to make it right, if you want to tell me how you feel about it, like, you know, you go through this whole thing, you know."
So what did he say? What did he even remember that?
He remembered it. He was cool, and he's like, "Yeah, we were kids. We joked around." He's like, I did a lot more to you than that," and like, you know, he was like, "I can't believe you did that," and like, we just were cool. And he's like, "We were young, you know." It was great. It turns out great. It turns out pretty cool sometimes. You know, they don't always turn
Right.
out cool, but you know, things like that. We were friends. I knew it would go well. I just was like embarrassed to do that one. You know what I mean? But you know.
Have you ever had this where you called someone to apologize and then they said, "That's all good, man. Let me go out. Let's go out. Come on, let's go out. I'll buy you a drink."
Yeah, well, that's right. The whole point is I go in there if they know me. I go in there and I let them know why I'm there. Like for real. Like
I know, but I'm saying like they don't even
No.
like they don't get it. Like they're just
Yeah,
like,
some
"Come on,
people-
what do you mean?
yeah.
I know you're sober, so we don't have to fucking shoot up. Let's go grab a drink."
Right, I know, but I will tell you this, man. There was one that fucked me up, man, because I got really fucking scared. So when I was a kid, I worked at Hillman's Golf Club. Do you remember the driving
one?
range? Do you remember the driving range on River Road? In
Oh yeah, well
in
there's
Elmwood Park?
condos in there now.
Yeah, there's condos there now, right? So I worked there as
Yeah,
a
yeah,
kid,
yeah.
and I mean, we fucking were a shit show there. All our friends worked there, dude. I would drink there, and then take the cart out and smoke. We would go smoke weed while we were picking up the golf balls to bring them back to wash them. Like we were high and drunk.
Well, that's the kind of job you can kind of do that for.
Yes,
though.
it totally is. We were fucking 16. We were like 15 years old. I think we were like 15 or 16. We might have been 15, dude. I don't know, but we had all our friends working there, dude, and we were just a mess. So one time I drank a bunch of beers and I had this fucking buzz going, you know? And I'm like, I'm going to go get this fucking cart, you know?
Yeah.
And there was a bunch of guys. They were like fucking. They were drunk, and they were down at the very end. Like you had to go all the way down the line where all the people were golfing, right? And then that's where you got the car, and then you drove it out, and then you went and picked up all the balls. So these guys were like fucking. These guys were hammered too. I was fucking drunk. I went out to go smoke weed, but I noticed that they went out there and they were like, "Get that kid in the cart." So like people would do that on purpose, you know.
That's what everyone used to do.
Yeah, everyone used to do that. Try to hit the balls. Try to hit the guy in the car.
I think
And-
people still do that.
yeah,
That's a
they
game
still
that'll
do
never
it. So
end.
it's pinging off my thing, and it's like ping, ping, and it's pinging off my thing, and I'm like, I'm out there smoking a joint, you know what I mean? And fucking, we come around, so I come back in, dude. They're gone. Like I come back in and they're gone. I pick up you pick it up until you can fill the carts as much as you can.
Why, you wanted to fuck them up?
No. These guys were older guys. I was 15 years old. These were like grown men fucking playing. Yeah. No, I wasn't trying to fuck them up, but I was like, it was funny. I was like driving around. They were pinging and thing off. I was like, it's cool. So I come back high as fuck, dude, and I'm in a great mood, dude. And I'm like fucking because I just smoked weed on top of these. Like I got a buzz going. I'm 15. I think I drank like 4 or 5 beers, you know, almost, and I got like a good buzz going, you know. So I'm like, these fucking guys are gone, right? I pick up a ball and I look up, and the golf course was lower than River Road. I don't know if you remember that. It was sunk in because the river was there.
Golf course. Yeah,
Right.
I do remember
so
that.
So you went down into it, into the property, right? So the highway, not the highway.
I played. Didn't they have a little fucking? What do they have? Little putt things? What are those called?
They had a 3-hole. They had a putt. They had a yes, and they had the
chip
athletic,
and putt.
They had a pitcher. Yeah, they had a 3-hole. They had like a par 3 is what they had. They didn't have a mini golf.
I hit a home run there. What do you call that?
Hole in one.
Hole in one.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah. They had a par 3, and the athletic club was over there. There was like an athletic club, a racquetball club on the other side. But
right.
So I'm like, so I got all these balls, and then you have to put them in the thing and put them on this thing, and you have to bring them back, right? So
yeah,
it takes like a couple trips to get all the balls back, right? So I grab a couple balls, right, and I see the road, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking hit a car up there, you know, right? So like, I throw a golf ball, and you can hear them like miss, you know. So it's like I'm trying to time the lights, and all of a sudden it's like I throw it, and I hear, boom, and I hear it hit the fucking street and bounce. You know what I mean? Like I could hear that golf ball like just fucking hit that pavement because I'm chucking it up and pretty far out onto the road. So then another car comes by. I time the lights because you can only see the lights. It's nighttime now, but you can only kind of see the lights of the car because you're below the road. You're like sunken down. You know what I mean? It's not like you're staring at these people. They can't see you really down there, you know? Yeah. So I see these lights coming again. I time it again. I chuck it, and I'm like, I got it now, dude. I'm usually good at this stuff, but I am buzzed. Like I have good aim and good timing. So then all of a sudden I throw one, I time it, I hear boom, I hear it bounce, right? The ball bounce, I miss the car, and then I hear tush, and I'm like, oh, something happened, right? So
what's that sound? What's the psh?
I don't know what it was. It like the ball bounced, but then it went, you know. So then all of a sudden, like I'm like, all right, I chucked another one I missed, and then I was like, all right, one fucking more, and I throw it, it bounces again, boom, and then I hear tush, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. Someone's coming, you know, this is crazy. I got to get out of here, right? So I finished taking the balls to the thing. We go start washing the balls. Cops are in the parking lot. Come down with the lights on. I'm like, oh my God. I'm sitting there like, dude, you're fucked, dude. You're fucked. I'm just play it off. I'm just sitting there. I'm bugging out now. I'm fucking playing it off. And the dude goes, who was the last guy? The owner comes. Who was the last guy taking the balls out in the thing? I was like, oh God, like what? I can't say no because then it's like one of my friends might, you know what I mean? Like
you're gonna rat someone out. You gotta
not
say
even rat him out. It would just be a whole thing. Like
well, but it's the same thing.
It's like the same thing, right? If I just kept my mouth shut, then we're all getting in trouble or something like that. So I raised
wasn't
my
me.
hand.
It must have been them.
I get up and I go, that was me. And I go over there. The cop looks at me. He goes, are you throwing fucking golf balls up in the thing? He's like, I fucking coming down the highway. Golf ball hits my window and smashes it. He goes, I fucking turn around and I come back and another one hits my fucking window. Dude, I was like half trying to hold in my laugh, dude. I'm like, wait a minute. So like I missed, it bounced, it hit the cop car. He turned around to come back and I hit the same fucking car again. I had no idea. It was nighttime. I was just throwing balls up on the highway, dude.
That's fantastic.
Bro.
2 in a row.
Bro,
and you're 15. Can't do shit.
Dude, well, I'm 15. But I go into like, dude, I'm like, when it push comes to shove, dude, I talk. I can talk.
You don't back down to authority.
No, it's not that I don't back down to authority, but I try to get myself out of it. You know what I mean? So
of course.
In the story, dude, I go, you. Those guys are gone. Those guys were hitting me. They were drunk. And I started to talk about these guys that were on the end of the thing that made a big deal about
the ones that split.
Bro, then when people started coming around, someone goes, yeah, those guys left. There's word guys there. They were being jerk-offs. They were trying to hit that kid when he was in the car. Dude,
nice.
They collaborated my story. Dude, I was like, oh, my God, this is like working. The cop starts coming down. He's like, I'm taking your name and everything anyway, this and that. And he's like, you know, and then all of a sudden, like, people are kind of walking away, and he's talking to me, and he's like, all right, you know, and he doesn't know what to say. And he goes, wait a minute. He goes, you smell like alcohol. Have you been drinking, kid? Dude, I was like,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk so much. I'm sorry.
I was like, I just went into it not even thinking, dude. Dude,
Oh,
I
shit.
talked myself out of that, too. I completely talked myself out of it. I was like,
got
dude, I
lucky
had
'cause you're
fucking one
15.
beer. It was laying around. One of those guys left a beer. I go, they only give us fucking one drink per shift. I have no fucking money. I didn't get paid yet. I'm fucking dying of thirst. I'm out there fucking cleaning the balls. I saw a beer. I was really kind of just thirsty. I wasn't looking to get fucking drunk or anything. And I drank fucking half the beer.
I don't even like beer.
Dude,
that was to rehydrate,
dude,
man.
He bought it, dude. He just looked at me. He goes, all right, fine. And he fucking, and he left.
Okay,
dude.
so wait. So now you have to call this guy and apologize to him?
Dude, I went to the police station freaking 20 years
When you-
later or whatever it was.
20 years later, that guy's still doing it?
No, I don't know what officer it was. So that's not even the point of the whole thing. I mean, that guy could have, he might have caught wind of the story if he was still on the force. But what happened with this amends is that I was like gun-ho and I was making a bunch of amends. And I was like, and things were just running smoothly. And, they talk about prayer and, having a higher power and all this other stuff. So,
Well, you could have found the guy who wrote the report. That's the guy who usually stays longer on the force.
yeah, he probably.
Right? The guys who drive the cars, they're out there.
It was a long time.
In
I
harm's
have no
way.
idea, though, who he was. I mean, but I have to go in and tell them the story anyway to even find out.
You got to
who
go back, I think, dude.
No.
You got to
I
go
don't gotta
back.
I'm going to tell you what happened, dude. I went in to the police station. I just didn't. I don't know who that guy was, though. So he,
Right.
So
yeah,
he,
well, you should have found the guy.
Well, I tried.
I'm not accepting this amends, dude.
Yeah. Well,
If I was your
did.
sponsor, I'd be like, look, kid, I mean, I know you got good intentions, but you got to work a little harder.
Oh, man.
You got to go out and find the guy who wrote the report.
Yeah.
That guy wasted ink. You maybe buy him a pen.
Right?
right?
You're ruining the story, right? It's not over yet.
Okay. Oh, okay. There's more. All right. Well,
So I'm fucking like, all these amends are going pretty smooth, and I'm having like I'm having a good time, and like people are like, oh, glad you're sober, like all this other stuff, and I come fucking park in the police station. I'm like, it's the next one on my list, and I'm fucking going there, dude. And I come and I go to open the police station door, and I got hit with this fear, like I'm getting in trouble. I'm getting in trouble for destruction of police property. Like I'm getting in serious trouble. And I fucking turned around and I went around the corner of the police station, and I sat up against the wall, and I was like, and then I said a little prayer, and I just was like, just help me get through this, man. And I'm fucking going into this place, dude. And I just turned around, went back into the police station. And I was like, can I please speak to the officer in charge? And I tried to get the highest ranking officer at the time.
I need somebody with a white shirt.
Right.
Please.
And he was like, nobody's here right now. And he's like, can I help you with something? And I fucking just spooted out. I told him my whole deal, what I was doing there, what I was like as a kid. I fucking told him exactly what happened. Told him I was there. I'm ready to pay for windshields of the police cars. I'm ready to give you guys like a whole thing. Yeah, dude, a whole thing, dude. Yep.
This guy must have been like, really, dude?
Oh, dude, he was great. Dude.
What?
Dude, he was awesome. He's like, I don't know if you're a Catholic or a Christian. He goes, but I'm going to fucking say Hail Marys for you and fucking the Our Father.
We need more people like you,
He's
kid.
like, yeah, that's what he was like, dude. That's what the cops.
Well, who
that's
the
what he was
fuck
like.
does that? 20
Nobody.
years?
You know
Who does that?
People that smoked cocaine every day and got sober. That's who does that.
Yeah.
People that don't
Yeah,
want to
people
go
that
back.
are thankful to be alive.
Right. People that don't want to go back to the way they were living, man. Like they're serious about it. That's who does that.
I wonder if he gets that like quite a bit, or at least maybe like, once or so a month. Like, people are getting sober all the time. It's part of the
say police
steps.
stations probably get quite a bit of those because I know so many people that have gone to cops that they have had altercations with and problems with, and they've gone back to them and talked to them and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
for sure. So like, police stations get quite a bit of those for sure. Police are always on a drug addict's fucking resentment list.
You know what that made me think of? Is
Yeah.
that the story? You know what that made me think of while you were talking? This one time that I poked this chick in the ass with my dick by accident, and it went in, and she freaked out
Wait, and
because hold up.
wait a minute. This don't
Whoa,
sound
now.
right.
Hold up now. No, because all right. So hold up. So we're fucking. The lights are out.
Okay. Oh, but
You know
said
when
the
you
butt
pull out
got-
too
the butt
far?
got intruded. Yeah, you intruded the butt by
You
accident.
pulled out too far, and I got this bend.
Yeah.
Right. So when I pull out, it automatically will bend and like down a bit, and then if I'm thrusting back and forth quickly, like I like to do for hours, then I'm gonna hit like it's gonna hit a butthole, right? It did, and it went in like it was like, and she screamed like, you know when you step on a dog in the middle of the night,
Yeah, and yeah,
yeah,
nuts. Yep.
like that, and then she flipped the light on and started crying, and would not believe me that it was a complete accident.
Oh wow.
And I had to, and I'm pleading, and I'm like, you don't understand. To this day,
yeah.
I'm like, she doesn't believe it. She
Right.
thinks I'm that much of a piece of shit that I would just forcefully ram it into her fucking ass like that. Who does that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who would do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I fuck for hours.
Oh yeah, she must have. That's yeah. So wait, what did that make you think? Why did that?
I don't know, man.
Oh.
Made me think that.
It made you think.
Well,
you
know
should say
why?
sorry
Maybe
to
because
her, or
also.
not?
Well, no, because you know why? Because, like I'm talking about, like, you know, you're pleading your apology to somebody,
Yeah.
and imagine the guy was like, I don't fucking believe you're sincere. I don't believe you.
Yeah.
You're full of shit.
Well-
You're just doing this because you know you have to for your fucking
Well,
class.
some people are sore about
your
what
12 classes you got to take
Yeah,
now.
some people are sore about what you know. Some people don't want to talk to you. Some people don't want to hear it from you. Some
Absolutely.
people are still mad at you. They don't care like that what you're doing. And like, yeah, I mean, it's true. It happens. They say, and you just do your part. You try your best to reach out to them and try to get your apology across to them. But some people, yeah, they warn you that they may not want to see you. They may not want to talk to
I
you.
would never ram it into a girl's ass without her fucking approval.
Oh yeah.
Who the fuck would do that? I mean, and she did not believe me. I bet you till this day, she does not believe that was a complete accident.
Oh yeah. I mean, if she kept on with it, did you ever see her again, or?
Yeah, we were dating.
Oh, you were dating.
No, we were dating. We were legit
Did it change?
dating.
Did the way she treated you changed?
No. It's just that particular moment, I think she thought I am just that much of a fucking ass raper.
Right.
Violent, just dick ass rammer.
Right. No, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, that ever happened to you?
No. It
Why,
never,
'cause
it never
it's
went
straight?
in. I've gotten it's gotten close, but it was like whoa, they get the whoa, no, not there. You know what I mean? Like it's just like yeah, in the many a times, never forceful enough to go in by accident.
I got that curve, and
Yeah.
it does weird shit.
Right.
It does weird things.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen girls get into certain positions to just make it not feel uncomfortable.
Oh, because of the
If I'm
bend.
all the way in, yeah, it's like left and down.
Left and
So,
down.
like,
I know you always
It's
say
like
that.
left. It's left and down. It's like, imagine that. Okay, so at the base, right?
What's the word? Why can't I think of the word? What is the
Call a friend.
of the curve? The curve. What is the how do you measure?
Circumference
No,
or not
no,
circumference?
no,
the
no, no.
angle.
Yeah, like what is right? What is the what
Like
is the
how much
degree?
of a
The
down
degree,
left?
That's it. What is the
The
degree
degree.
of the curve? Yeah. What would you say?
I would say like maybe a 22.
So now
22 degrees.
remember 90. Like if it's straight and it
Oh, I
goes
know.
all the way to the left, that's 90 degrees.
No, I'm not pulling a U-turn.
Right. So
fucking-
45 is right. 45 is
45 is like double diamonds. Right? Like ski slope. Hello?
no, yeah, but I'm just saying if you picture it like your curve is 45, it's
No, it's not 45. It's 22.
22 and
22.
down and down.
Kitty slopes. The kitty slopes.
Right. What's the down? What's the degree of down?
Well, no.
15?
Yeah, they're both, I think, equal. Like left and down.
Oh, it's a left and down, hardcore down.
Yeah, oh yeah.
'Cause the
Oh
down
yeah.
is the more-
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's
not
more-
that I would. Not that I would ever want to, but if I wanted to, I could never rape anybody because you could pick my dick out in a lineup anywhere.
Oh yeah.
That's the guy.
That's the guy. Right.
I know that dick.
Right.
I didn't see it. It was dark. I felt it. That's
Yeah.
it.
There's no mistake.
There's no mistaking it. I would never want to. I like consensual sex.
Right.
But I could never, even if I wanted to, be a rapist.
Right.
There's a couple of things my mother's happy that I can't do. I could never shoot heroin because I pass out from needles. She knows.
Oh, my God. That's right. You can't shoot heroin.
She used to say it all the time.
That's
she used to say that all the time.
Depending on how far you took other drugs, you know what I mean? But
yeah. She used to say it all the time. One thing I'm not concerned about is
didn't we have a conversation at some point and you figured out why you fucking might be passing out?
Well, I suggested because you brought up a breathing technique you were working on that maybe
you stopped breathing
has something to do with it.
Fear.
Oh, no. Well, the real reason is the overstimulated vagus nerve.
Oh.
Which supposedly cuts the oxygen to your brain when you get a little bit it's sort of like a mini hyperventilation type of thing going on.
Right.
You get a little overexcited at the doctors, and then this thing starts going, and you fucking lose oxygen, and next thing you know, you got to say the same. You got to go look at the doctor and go, is that normal? And he goes, no. And then you go, okay, well, what do I do about this? I don't know. But you were saying something about breathing techniques the other day.
Yeah.
And one of the things I noticed that I do wrong all the time when I work out, even when I fuck, when I do any kind of physical activity, I
hold your breath.
I don't breathe right.
Yeah.
I hold my breath.
Yeah, you either hold it or a lot of people do it, man.
Yeah, and I mean I can go and go and go, and it's one of the reasons I think I also sweat hard because, when you hold your breath, your head gets hot.
It does. It changes where the blood and everything goes. It changes a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that might be something to consider.
Yeah.
To work on breathing techniques, and when I go to the doctor, maybe.
You know what's crazy? I've been working on. You know what I've been working on lately? Handstands.
Against the wall or just alone?
Well, I do it by a wall because I'm not good at them yet. You know what I mean? So I pull up a yoga.
You trying to inch away?
Not an inch away, just trying to not use the wall when I do handstands, so then I can eventually get away from the wall and know that I can just go up without needing the wall, without falling forward. But that's really fucking weird because you try those and you find out that you go into a handstand, you're gonna hold your breath. It is. Oh, really? Actually,
you noticed
I find it very difficult to do a handstand and stay there, even if I'm using the wall, and then you got to. It's great because it teaches you how to breathe while you're doing something super strenuous while you're trying to balance.
Well, it sounds like you're doing it for a long time. How long are you hanging out like that?
No, I could
30 seconds.
A couple breaths. No, I could stay up there. I mean, I could probably stay there for 30 seconds.
Do you time it?
No, I don't time it. No.
You should time it.
I mean, I could start to do that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I try a bunch of them.
This way, at least you know if you're getting better.
And then if I come down, I fall down, I get up, and then I try another one, and then I try another one. So I do a couple of them. I do a bunch.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Let's get back to the dick curving thing.
Oh, sure.
This is no joke, man. When I was, I think, I'm gonna say between 10 and 13. I might have even done this 15 to 17. My time frames are so fucking off sometimes. Yeah. I'm like, really? Flight 800 was how long ago? 20 fucking what? So maybe I'm wrong about the time, but I think it was around 13 to 15, 15 to 17. I used to purposely give myself boners in my bed at home at night by myself.
Uh-huh.
And then I would lay on it straight against my stomach to try to maybe kind of get it to stay straight.
Right.
Because I always wanted a straight dick.
Did it work? It didn't. I mean, obviously it didn't work, but did it temporarily work at all, or no?
No, just hurt like hell for a while.
Yeah.
No, never worked. That was like a thing. I used to do that all the time. Just remembered.
That's funny. See, I have a little curve, but I can control. But my pants are always my dick is always on the left side of my pants.
Well, mine too.
Right, but if I put mine on the right and then I get a hard on, if I take it out, it's straighter.
Oh I can bend it.
It takes away the curve if you do it the opposite way.
Yeah, I could temporarily bend it for a photo shoot. I could, but it's not
For a photo shoot.
but it's not going to stick. It's not going to stay.
Right. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, and any time I've ever taken a picture of it to send to anyone, I always fist it in the middle, hold it hard in the middle, with just the base showing, the hand in the middle, and then the tip, so I can kind of make it straight, and this way it looks like wow, that's a straight dick. And plus, when you squeeze it,
but then you
the
get
helmet
fake. That's like a
swells.
fake. That's like a catfish, dude. Then you pull it out, and you're like, "That's not the dick you sent me. What are you doing with that?"
Oh, no shit. Well, that's not the belly you fucking showed me either. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Your fucking 17-year-old fucking the down the shore pictures you put up there.
Right. That's true.
You know, and then when you squeeze it, you also swell the helmet up a little bit.
Right.
You know how like you can like flex your dick?
Yeah.
And like for just a brief moment, you can cobra the top a little bit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Flare it up.
Yeah. You can flare it up. It's a muscle.
Yeah.
It's got muscle.
It's funny what we do as how we grow up.
Oh, yeah.
Doing funny shit with our dicks.
Yeah. Speaking of pics, dude,
You're
I almost
circumcised,
sent you a pic today.
A dick pic?
No, a toilet bowl pic.
Oh, I thought you said, speaking of dicks.
No,
I almost sent you a pic today.
Speaking of pics. Speaking of pics. I did a flush today. I've been on a juice cleanse. I did a flush today, dude. The toilet bowl did not look.
So what's the picture? Broth or what?
It was a mess. It looked like primordial ooze from the fucking Universal fucking. It looked like the shit that was on the earth before fucking plants fucking and water was on the earth.
Oh shit! What was it like? What is it like? Oily, like llama spit?
It's like lava and like, oh my god! And then the next one came. I didn't even take a picture of it because the bowl just turned all one color. You couldn't even see it. It looked like someone just dropped someone dropped an oil slick in there and fucking. That was crazy.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's I people don't really. I don't know if they don't believe it or if they just don't get it, but that's like every day to me. I mean, it's not unusual.
I
for me
know.
to
That's
have
what you said. That's why I almost sent it to you. I know. You're like, yeah.
I don't know what it is. I probably have irritable bowel syndrome.
Oh, definitely, dude. You have obviously because you eat pretty good, dude. You eat really
I eat
well. Your
I
dinners,
do. And someone said
your dinners are mixed with like vegetables and
all the time.
Yeah, dude. Grains, vegetables, meat. Fucking.
All the time.
I mean, you drink water, right? You're like.
Mm-hmm. I don't drink enough water, but I drink water.
Yeah, man. I mean, you definitely eat well.
But someone said, "Why don't you go get that looked at and maybe fix that?" And I'm thinking in my mind, I was like, "Fix it? It's fucking fun."
Yeah, but you wouldn't be on the
fix
bowl
that?
as much. You're on the bowl way too much, dude. You got to like worry about where you are because you got to go to the bathroom all the time.
Oh yeah, I almost couldn't leave the house this morning.
Yeah, that's terrible, dude.
I left knowing that I'm. Yeah, I mean, I went a few times.
Yeah.
And then I left, and then I'm thinking like halfway to where I was going, like, fuck, man, this Corona fucking thing is ruining.
Yeah.
Like, it's ruining my life because, yeah, maybe now you have a point because there's nowhere to go.
Right.
Right, but up until now, I could stop at places. I could stop at a restaurant and pretend like, oh, I just went to my car to get something. I'm just sitting there. And then walk to a bathroom.
Right. No, but still the fact that I get you have a place to go, but the fact that you still got to do that is got to suck.
It sucks the most for first dates.
Oh,
first dates
when you eat dinner. Yeah,
are
dinner.
the worst.
Oh, you have dinner. And then
they are the worst.
Oh, my God.
And I used to eat a lot more than I do now, so controlling, the portion sizes was so difficult back then. And I would chance it every single fucking time. You want to hear a funny one? So I was dating this girl.
Yeah.
I started dating her. It was the first time. So it was like the day I thought that we're going to fuck.
Yeah.
You know that day?
Uh-huh. Yep.
You know where it's like,
yeah,
she spent a few hours on the couch with you already. You watched the fucking Titanic.
Yeah.
You made out. You grabbed a titty. Maybe you got in the pants, right?
Right.
You know that the next time the pants are coming off, and you also know the kind of girl this is. If the pants are coming off, most likely we're fucking, right?
Right.
I knew it was going to be that day.
Yeah.
She went to California. I'm picking her up. And we go to dinner from the airport
Yeah.
in LaGuardia.
Oh my God.
No, JFK.
Yeah,
JFK.
you eat right after you pick her up, and you get something to eat right there.
Yeah. Now, dude, I'm way out of my realm. I don't know.
You're a nowhere.
I don't
man.
have
you're
a
nowhere's
spot.
land. Yeah, dude, you're in a fucking fuck that.
I don't have a spot.
No.
I'm like, oh my God. So we're having dinner. And, you know, it's almost like that thing you do when you wake up in the middle of the night because you got to take a piss. And you go, you know, I'll try to fall back asleep. I'll do it when I wake up.
Mm-hmm.
And every single time you go, okay, I got to get up.
Yeah.
Go take a piss. You try it every single fucking night for your whole life, and it never works out. And I thought the same thing. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
you
eat.
think you're gonna be fine?
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll be fine. And just like the piss, I got shit. And it's gonna be bad. And it's starting to I'm getting like that Toxic Avenger bubbling.
Oh
you know,
my God,
going
yeah. It's coming. It's gurgling, dude. You were gurgling.
And I'm like, we're in the car and we're driving on the side of the fucking, what is that, Bronx River? I don't know, somewhere over there.
Yeah, fucking those highways over there. Yeah, who knows?
And there's nothing.
Oh my
There's
God.
nothing. I have no idea what the hell I'm going to do. And this girl is expecting go to the house and get it on.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I know it's because it's like we just had this thing. It's going to happen
Right.
as soon as we walk into the door.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have to get this out of me before that and fucking birdwash myself in the sink of anywhere, right? Just take a fucking chance that no one else opens up the bathroom,
Right.
pull my pants down, put my one leg up on the fucking sink, and just fucking
Send it.
Just
Send
take a
it.
shower.
Yeah.
No, after I'm done, like I got a shower and some fucking. So I see a fucking Dunkin' Donuts,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, hey, you want a cup of coffee? And even the word coffee is making me.
Oh. Yeah.
Like
Oh.
I'm gonna fucking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blow
Yeah.
up, dude. I gotta get out of this car, and you know when you're walking in the mall and you got that fucking cramp and you just stop and you're like,
Oh, you can't move.
where
Oh,
the
yeah. I've been there
fuck
so
is
many
the
times, dude.
bathroom?
I've been there so many times
Oh
where
my
I thought I
God.
wasn't going to make it somewhere. Oh, my
yeah,
God.
like I'm gonna be the guy right now
Shits his
emptying
pants.
my shit out the bottom of my pants in the mall.
Oh, ugh.
I've had that way too many times where I'm just like 1% less muscle strength in this fucking sphincter,
done.
and it's
coming
blowing
out.
up
Oh, yeah.
everywhere.
I know. Yep.
And somehow that 1% just holds it in.
It does.
But it's so close.
I know.
I'm in the car. We're driving, and I swear to you, I'm there. I'm like, I can't believe I'm going to blow up and shit all over this fucking car with her right now. She's thinking we're going to fuck. I'm thinking I'm going to shit. I'm going to shit.
You gotta shit. Not gonna. You gotta.
Gotta shit.
You gotta.
I gotta shit so bad. So I pull into the Dunkin' Donuts. I go, you want a cup of coffee? She's like, yeah. So I pull in a cup of coffee. I go, I'll get it. I walk inside. She's like, yo, man, you got a bathroom? Yeah, around the back. Because it's like a gas station, fucking Dunkin' Donuts. I'm like, okay, whatever. I fucking sneak in the back, and I fucking sat and just fucked that place up.
Oh, my
Just
God.
Fucked it up.
Oh, my God.
Fucked it up. Johnny Knoxville style. Fucked it up.
Uh-huh.
Like what a fucking asshole was this? What moose got in this bathroom?
Ugh.
I got one leg up. I'm trying to fucking birdwash my asshole
Yeah.
because I know that when we get home,
Yeah, you're going right to it.
It's happening.
Yeah.
It's happening, and she's gonna probably want my stuff, and I'm gonna want her stuff. My stuff stinks. I gotta clean that stuff. Anyway, I got a problem. I probably have the irritable bowel syndrome thing, but it's fun. I don't want it to end. But in this situation right now with the coronavirus, it's a bit of a problem.
Right.
Home Depot lets people in, and Lowe's and stuff. But, you know, those are bathrooms. Like today, I walked out of one. I didn't even want to stop. I didn't want to even stay there. Like, I walked into a stall. There was literally toilet paper on the floor with shit all over the fucking
Jesus
toilet.
Christ. Who does that? That's just terrible.
Who does that?
I don't know. That's just terrible.
Yeah, and there was another guy shitting in the next stall. I'm like, I gotta go, man.
Yeah,
I gotta go.
can't do it.
This I'm above. This
Right.
I'm above. Not that many things I'm above. This
That's
I'm above.
crazy.
Yeah. So listen.
Yeah, man.
Good talk.
Yeah, man.
See you around.
Yeah. I'll see you soon.
And
Get this shit's got to be over with soon. I mean, it's kind of over with, but you got to get the people not afraid. You got to get the people not afraid anymore. They need a thing out. They need to be able, like you said, a real good test that everyone can have, so they can say, okay, listen, dude, I'm negative. I'm coming over your house, dude, and eating dinner with you.
right.
I'm negative. I'm coming to hang out, nigga. And if Miles wants to fucking play with me on the floor, I could play with him on the floor because I'm negative.
Right.
You know what I mean?
A doorbell that when you ring it
Touches
pricks your finger and takes your...
Yeah, take it.
No, it pricks you. There's a needle in there.
And the door locks if you're positive. The door just bolts shut. Ka-clunk.
It shuts and goes, get the fuck out of here, you infected... Right. And you get carried away by two guys in a white suit.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Well, you said salons might be opening up in 5 weeks. I was talking to someone before, after we spoke, and they said they heard 1 week. But
No, now they're soon. Now they're
who...
saying sooner. Yeah, someone was saying July, and now they're like, now there's new talks. That was today. Yesterday and today, they said some new shit where they could be very soon. It could be much sooner, but I think I don't know what they're waiting to actually announce, but they're saying it could be.
In New Jersey and New York?
Yeah, that it's going to be probably before the end of June.
Yeah, it's starting to get like...
people are everywhere, dude. There's more
people
traffic.
Are starting to get out.
Yeah, there's traffic
Traffic
now.
is happening.
I know.
Yeah.
They don't give
traffic
a fuck.
Is back. Not fully back, but traffic is at 75%.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. That might, I don't know what they're going to do with retail stores. And I guess if they're opening up salons, it's the same thing.
Well, maybe, but the mall, so far as they're allowing them to do like the pickup serve, like curbside at the actual stores, I think. So they're allowed. They're letting the people.
I've been at Houston's. I've been going to Houston's a couple times already.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pick it up outside.
Yep.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, I've been. My friend's restaurant's open, so we were picking up before I went on this fast or cleanse. We were picking up food from my friend's restaurant, so we were getting some good Italian food. That was nice.
So you're doing like the 7-day cleanse?
I did. I'm on day. Tomorrow's day 7, actually.
Haven't eaten at all?
I have not eaten not one solid thing.
In 7 days?
6.
Yep. At all?
Yep, at all. All juice.
All right, so I was going to hang up on you, but now I got to know a little bit about this.
What's that?
I got to know a little bit about this. What is going into your body daily? Give me from the morning when you wake up to before you go to sleep.
I wake up and I have a ginger shot.
A shot of ginger?
A shot of ginger juice. Yeah, small little shot in this little tiny plastic like shot glass thing that's got a cap
like literally
on it.
Just one shot. That's it.
It's like a wheatgrass shot, but it's ginger. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And
what
then
time is that around?
Whenever I wake up, I can have that whenever.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever I wake up. I wake up different times. It doesn't matter if I have the kids or if I fucking, you know what I mean? Sometimes I get to bed too late and I force myself to sleep in. You know what I mean? I'm like on just a whatever schedule, dude. I don't have to really, sometimes the kids aren't here, so I get to sleep in. Sometimes I sleep till like 9 o'clock, dude. It's crazy.
Right.
Which is like rare for me. I'm usually up way before that. 9, 10 o'clock.
And then?
So then I have a ginger shot. And then they say you just let your let your settle stomach for a few minutes, like 10 minutes, and then you can have the first drink.
Which is?
So I don't know. I can go get the bottles right now, but like the first one is.
Well, I don't need the exact ingredients. But what are you having?
It's like a lemonade. It's like a lemonade, a greenish, like some green juice lemonade kind of drink in the morning. It's called Rise and Shine. The second drink is a green drink. The third drink is red.
Oh, but hold on, but you're jumping. So you're having the wheatgrass.
I have a ju-
I mean,
I have
you're
a-
having the ginger. Mm-hmm. You wait 10 minutes. You're having your lemon, whatever green juice
Yeah.
thing.
Yep.
So that's still for sort of like breakfast. And how long before the next drink?
2 hours. Every 2 hours, you can have a drink.
Every 2 hours, you're having one drink, which is what, 16 ounces, 8 ounces?
The little like bottles that you would buy, like, do you ever see when you buy a fresh juice, like in Whole Foods or something like that? You ever buy one? Like,
yeah.
you know what like the Blueprint is, and like all those places.
Yeah, I think they're probably 12 ounces.
Yeah,
I
think they're 12. Like literally, I can hop over and grab a bottle, but like, yeah, it's
Go ahead, hop over.
Hop over, bro. Hold on.
What are you hopping over? He's hopping to the hip, hop to the hip, the doot down pump, but you don't stop. Played that song the other night. I have no idea how to play that song.
Oh, it's funny because I grabbed the morning drink, so that was perfect. And now I need my glasses.
Okay.
Yeah. Pineapple, ginger, coconut water, alkaline water.
Okay.
That's the first drink.
That's like right after the ginger.
Yeah.
And then every 2 hours, you have something like that for 2 hours of the day. Every 2 hours.
Yeah. Why can't I read? Because the lights are facing my face. That's why.
And that's absolutely it?
16
that's
ounce.
it?
16 ounce.
16.
Bottle. Yep.
No water, just
you can
this
drink water.
product?
No, you can drink water. You can drink as much
You
water
can
as you
drink
want.
water.
They want you to drink a lot of water. When you drink a lot of water, dude, you fucking piss a lot, dude. It's like I've been through this before with juice fasts. You tend to not all of a sudden want to drink a lot of water. You figure like you're getting some water in these natural fruits. You know what I mean? Like, so you know you're
you know what?
You're getting a little hydrated. You're like, oh, you're doing okay. But like, I do drink water, but if the more water I drink, you just constantly have to piss. Constantly, which isn't bad for you. It's just like, it's annoying. You know?
Am I wrong, or is it the last time you did this might have been 14 years ago?
No, you're totally wrong. You remember my first fast.
That's the one okay, so
I've done
I've
done like 7 in between there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The first one you did when I first
Yeah.
When I was living in Cool Beans above the coffee shop.
Yep.
And you did that.
Yeah.
Your skin was hanging off your body like Al Roker.
Yeah, right. I lost a lot of weight on that one. I did.
You lost a lot of weight.
Yeah. So my skin's not hanging this time, but I lost weight and I'm down. I got like my abs are showing, everything, dude.
Well, you were looking pretty good before this, so
Yeah,
I can imagine within the 7 days of doing
I
this.
look way more leaner, and like you can see definition in other parts of my body. Plus, I'm doing sit-ups, so I did that without working out or anything. I find out that skin, if you don't work out and build like you're building like testosterone, you know what I mean? Like if you just your face dictates, what else you do dictates how I think your body reacts to a fast. Like I'm doing yoga and exercising and fucking doing sit-ups and push-ups and fucking squats and like all these different things. So my face isn't, I don't have that Al Roker dripping face. And I'm probably down.
You're not looking like a balloon deflated. You're looking like someone who's actually very healthy and working out.
Working out.
It.
Yeah.
Like you're losing weight for a fight.
Right. I do. I look like I'm
cutting weight.
Cutting weight.
You're like Conor McGregor when he fought fucking Aldo.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude. He was
145.
145 ripped, and he knocked a fucking one punch.
That was like a 30-second fight.
Oh my God. He went up there. Now he's at 170. He did the same thing to Donald Cerrone.
Yeah, with the shoulder.
Dude, I'm watching all these fights. Dude, I was watching all these fights with Cerrone, dude, and then he just fought again and went a bunch of rounds with Pettis. Conor walked fucking through him.
He got fucked up.
Yeah, but Conor walked through him.
I know. Well, supposedly this guy, and now it's coming to me. Like the other day, I was thinking about him, and I was like, you know what? The reason why this guy fights so much is because he's trying to get over a fear. He has a fear. He gets nervous before fights. He gets really nervous.
He's got to stop fighting, dude. He's got to stop fighting. I think he's just trying to cash in. I think I look at it like he's trying to cash in for his family.
It's probably both.
So he can just retire and not worry.
I'm sure that has something to do with it too. That's definitely playing a role. But he supposedly he gets super nervous before fights, and the bigger the fight, the more nervous he gets.
Yeah.
And the more gun shy he becomes.
Right, the big
then
fights, he loses the big fights, and then he wins the mediocre fights. Yeah, they do say that about him. He loses to the big guys. I just think he's not that good of a fighter where those big guys come and they're better than him.
Yeah, he's not that great.
He's
got something about him that kind of.
If someone's strong, they hit him and it's going to hurt him. You know what I mean? Like, he gets hit. He's really good, and he throws kicks, and he's got jiu-jitsu, and he's got fucking boxing and all this stuff, but he does get hit in the face because he fights, and he stands in front of people, and if you're stronger than him, you're beating him.
Yeah,
where some people are really good at
fighting.
Not that good. Where some people are so good at fighting that they can actually beat people that are stronger than them.
Man, you can't have a long career in the UFC.
No.
If you're getting fucking punched in the face,
you gotta watch.
Every fight you're in.
Yeah.
The
Brendan
only
Schwab.
reason
That's why
Mayweather
Schwab's
was
a
able
fucking
to do
comedian and has all these podcasts, dude. His brain, dude, was just the football and fucking fighting, and he had suffered too many concussions, and he had fucking brain trauma and stuff, and he quit.
Right? Who's that guy that fucking knocked him out? Was it Brown?
Oh yeah, that was his last.
Trevor.
Yeah, it was his. Was that his
Trevor
last fight?
Something?
When he got really high in the rankings, and then it was it. He got clocked.
Fucked him up.
Yeah, he talks about it.
He did one of those punches where his face was sideways, like laying down on your side against the mat.
Yeah,
and he got punched in the fucking side of the head when there was. He got stuck between a rock and a hard place.
He got stuck between a fist and a fucking knee fucking place.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
All right,
dude.
brother.
Yeah, man. All right, man. I'll talk to you.
All right, man.
Bye-bye. She can hear me or no?
Yeah.
Oh, bye.
She can't say anything to you, but she could hear you.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. All right. I'll talk to you guys.
She's blowing you kisses.
All right, cool.
I think she likes it.
All right. Awesome.
I think she wants something.
Okay, good.
The way that looked to me, it looks like...
Okay. It's good to know.
Now she gave you like a heart sign with the hand. You know how
I can't wait
kids
till I can't wait till the quarantine's over now.
Yeah, no, you got to get back here. I think something's happening.
Yep. All right, guys, have fun. Be safe.
Bye.
Later.
Click.